I've said this a lot, but this card is insane. What's going on, guys? This is Miss, and today I will be doing another one of those quick review videos about D-Shifter, a hand trap that literally everybody and their mother knows because it was printed at the exact same time as Nibiru and Dark Ruler No More, so pretty much all in the same popularity level. Nibiru might be the most popular out of the three because literally everyone can play the card, whereas Dimension Shifter, you're going to find out with this video that there are certain decks that can use D-Shifter infinitely better than others. But before we get into the review of the card, please make sure you like and subscribe. Really motivates me a lot to keep making videos just in general, and let's get right into it. Alright, so on top of the very just obvious effect that it has that isn't even complicated at all, no ruling complications or whatever, it's a level 6 dark spellcaster, meaning that it is a Magician Souls target and an Allure of Darkness target. Not that it really is going to come up, but whatever. The main issue that everyone has with D-Shifter, actually there are two issues. Well, first of all, you can only use the card when you have absolutely no other cards in your grave, meaning that it is obviously a dead draw late game. The Macrocosmos-esque effect is applied not only on the current turn, but also the one after. So on turn 0, quote unquote, so turn 1 of your opponent's turn, if you use this card on your very first turn, you as the player who are going second, so turn 2 of the game, you're also going to be under your own shifter, which can be a bad thing, but at the same time, it could actually be a good thing. It's a bad thing because if you're playing a deck that is just traditional meta that always needs to use the graveyard, you're going to be screwed. You make your opponent pass turn just so you have to pass turn as well. Not really ideal. At the same time, there are some decks that could use D-Shifter without really losing to their own D-Shifter, but without benefiting either, such as Subterror and Zodiac. Can't really think of that many cards that really have to hit the graveyard, so if your cards get banished, it's all good in the hood. However, there are some cards that, well, some decks and some cards that when they get their cards banished, they actually want to cry of joy because they're actually happy, such as Thunder Dragon and Ritual Beast. Like a Dimension Shifter can literally help your engine going by going Dimension Shifter and then normal summon Batteryman Solar. Oh, and by the way, did I tell you that under D-Shifter, a lot of hand traps are completely unusable? So yes, it is actually a Call by the Grave on crack while also being a play starter for certain decks. So Drillin Logbird, Effect Veiler, DD Crow, Skullmeister, Ghost Ogre, the list goes on. All these hand traps, they have to be sent to the graveyard as a cost to activate their effects, so bye-bye. And if you're a pussy and you don't want to lose out to Tactic Talents, you can shotgun the card either on draw phase or standby phase, because of course, as you may already know, tactics can only be used when your opponent uses the monster effect on the main phase. So yeah, Shifter prevents that from happening, and also if your opponent uses a card that sends a monster to the graveyard as a cost, like Chaos Space, if you shotgun it on standby, your opponent can't use the card to discard for cost and then get an effect from there. So in conclusion, because of the insane impact that the card has on the metagame, I think that if your deck can not lose to the card, you should at least consider main decking or side decking 3 copies of Dimension Shifter, because like I said, it almost single-handedly wins you games. For example, if you saw my Security Force combo, deck profile testing, whatever, the card was literally carrying me like there's no tomorrow. My opponents had to pass turn. I mean, it's a Macrocosmos from your hand. Like, what do you expect? But yeah, what do you guys think of the card? Do you think it's insane? Do you think it's just good? Or do you think because of all the drawbacks, like you can't use it while you have cards in the grave, whatever, it might not be that good? I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. But before we end this video, make sure again you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.